Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Manga Talks. My name is Serge, and today we will be talking about an interesting isekai slice of life manga that so far I have 2 books of, but in my opinion, is really good. Think of it as combining story elements of chilling in another world with level 2 cheat skills with elements of farming life in another world. The story I'm talking about is Let's Buy Land and Cultivate It in Another World. Now, if you're interested in reading the story yourself and don't want to hear like elements of it, you can stop right now and then go read it for yourself, so you can get your opinion. But but for right now, let's continue. But if you're interested in hearing a little bit about it, then stick around. So this story, it has elements of a few other stories. Like there's this character who's summoned to another world. He's deemed to not have anything special. So they try like getting rid of him. It's not until later that he realizes that he's actually pretty skilled, that he has unique skills that make him powerful. Because this is how it goes. Our main character is a guy who is summoned to another world with a group of people, and everyone else around him. They have incredible powers, but him, there's nothing. Which is weird. Because when you read the story, there's a section of where he's actually talking with an actual god. And the god is telling him that he has a power, that he's granting him a unique power called Ultimate Wielder. But yet it doesn't show up. So they're trying to figure out what to do with him. And he suggests, why not just send him somewhere far away? Send him somewhere where he can just live his life, no problem. And they agree. So they send him off to a land that doesn't really seem to have anything going for it. But while he's here, that he discovers that he does have a power. It turns out the Ultimate Wielder skill, though not able to be seen by everyone else, he is able to manifest it. He's able to do even the simplest things with incredible skill. And with such skills, he is right away developing this land into something that it was not before. Yeah, the land that was deemed useless is now prospering. Along the way, he also happens to find himself a wife of sorts. Some shenanigans happen. I don't want to spoil too much, but some shenanigans happen, and he ends up getting married to a mermaid along the way, who is very intelligent and helps him develop his land even more. Along the way, he also makes allies with 2 powerful creatures. I'm not going to specify what they are. If you know the manga, you know. And if you don't know, I'm not going to say it, so you could read it for yourself and be surprised. But he gains he becomes friends with 2 powerful creatures, and he acquires a legendary weapon. Oh man, this story is like interesting. But yeah, I feel like it has elements of like chilling in another world with level 2 cheat skills and a farming life in another world. The element of chilling in another world with level 2 cheat skills, the story about this character who's summoned, who's deemed useless, sent away, but then discovers his great power and is now using it just to live his own life. And then you got the story's elements of farming life in the nerd world. This person, they just wanted to live a nice, easy life on this land of theirs, and then all of a sudden they're like developing it at an interesting rate to where it's becoming something more. And like I said, so far I only have the first two books. Some of the stuff I was talking about mainly happens in book one, but in book two there's some additional stuff happens that's pretty interesting. I don't want to go much into book two yet. And besides, I want to give people an idea of what the story is at the moment, and let them, like go experience it. And the moment I get myself book three, I want to continue. My thoughts is that this is an interesting story. It's nothing super crazy. It has elements that are a good laugh, something to just watch and relax to. I'm sorry, I meant to say read and relax to. But because of these elements, in my opinion, I feel like it has the potential of being a good anime. I feel like it can just be one of those animes that can be somewhat of a slice of life, isekai anime. That like crazy stuff can happen, but it's not like a super intense. There's moments where you can just laugh, moments you can just relax. Yeah, sometimes I even like to have it playing in the background. Because of just how relaxing it is. It's just something to just watch on the side while you're chilling, doing stuff. Yeah, but all in all, I feel like the story in this manga is it's really good. It has elements that are familiar and not too intense. That they're funny, that they can make you laugh. But that's just my thoughts. If you read it, you already have your own thoughts on it. And if you haven't read it, then give it a shot. Go out and read it and build your own opinion on it. Well, I guess that's all I gotta say about this story. I feel that this is a good manga that has some interesting elements that are just just fun to experience. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel just in case more new content comes out, and see you in the next episode where we might review a manga that's a little bit more mature, something meant for a little bit older people, or maybe we might do another like a funny series, or maybe an action-packed series, whichever one we feel like reviewing. Yeah, stick around and let's see what we find. Thank you, and have a good day.